Being born with no ear on my right side, nor a thumb on my right hand, played any part in my unhappiness growing up. I've gone back and forth in my head for a few years debating on whether or not a Kickstarter campaign is something I actually really wanted to do. I eventually settled on the idea that if I was going to ask my fans, my friends, and my family for financial help with the making of a new album, I better have a damn good reason as to why. I taught myself how to play the piano with no thumb, how to record and mix my own music being completely deaf on my right side. I also booked 6 shows with my band just 1 month after I underwent open heart surgery at the age of 23. I've accomplished a lot. So why is it, after 28 years of life, I am still unhappy? Because that is 28 years I have lived in which I have felt the need to hide everything I was born with deep inside me. Afraid of what the world may think, what my fans may think of me, or the rest of my band for that matter.
Oh, I'm feeling so cold. What's the future for a dying soul? Or is there one I'd really like to know?
It sounds silly, I know. But I think we all have things we want to share with the world, but are just waiting for the right time to do so. It's almost as if we think this invisible trust will eventually be built between ourselves and the rest of the world in such a way that enables us to freely share our deepest secrets without the fear of the world throwing it back in our face. Because that is truly what we all want, right? I mean, realistically, we all want to be the truest forms of ourselves without any care as to whether or not people see our differences as flaws. The worst part is, you will spend your entire life hoping that someday that trust will be built between you and the rest of the human race. But it won't. Now, I didn't believe this until a week ago, but my mother once told me, Ian, one day you will wake up and just not care. And that is the ticket to happiness. To me, this is not just a Kickstarter campaign to help with the financing of Faintly's new album. It's an entirely new beginning to my life personally. Over the last few years, dealing with my personal struggles, the loss of band members, and working 60+ hours a week at 2 different jobs have slowly taken their toll and have all played a big part into what has started to become my hatred towards actually making music. What was once my biggest passion in life, and something I had worked so hard at, was beginning to fall by the wayside. This album means everything to me. It is putting me back in control of my own future. It sounds weird, but writing about how much I had started to hate music is really what began renewing my passion for it. As I said earlier, if I'm going to ask for financial help with the making of Faintly's new album, I better have a damn good reason as to why. And this is why.